Morning all. We're back out on the marvellous Clementine. Now it's we haven't been out since on Clementine since we did the Wales 4-parter around Barmouth, which thankfully you all seem to enjoy. It's really good, some really nice comments, thank you very much for all those. And I have to say a big hello to a chap called Phil. Now when I was up on the video number 3, when we went up to the Giant's Chair, Cardiff Idris, Phil and his good lady were they were in the car park as I rode past, and his good lady said, "Hey Phil, I'm sure that's the chap whose videos you watch." And then later on, after we got back, you remember we were on video 4 when I took you back to meet Zebedee. I was sitting there just having a bit of a natter with people, and this chap came up and said, "If you can, we've got 4 things in common. If you could name them, you don't have to give me a sticker." I thought, what the hell's this loony on about? Anyway, it turns out that Phil lives not too far from us at a place called Haverthwaite, and he has an Interceptor and the Classic 350, and it turns out he's an avid watcher of my videos, so we had a good chat. So yeah, Phil, nice to meet you, and yeah, thanks for coming up and having a chat with me. What else? The unwrapping video of the new Bullet 350. That's gone down well as well. And I'd just like to say a massive hello and thank you for subscribing to all the new ones. Hopefully you'll enjoy coming out for rides with Clementine and I. We're at that time of season now where, oh god, diesel. We're in the time of year now where, you know, I'll try and get out as often as I can, but if it's actually raining, I'm not going to go out and get wet. If I spy a break in the weather, then I'll try and get out. Simple as that, really. I've got to go to the doctor's tomorrow. I've developed. I'm not going to go too much into it, but I've developed a stutter or a stammer. But it's only in conversation. It's really quite weird. I can talk away to you guys and gals, ladies. I can talk away to you without any problems. But in a conversational situation, I struggle a bit. Very odd. So I've got to go and have some tests to make sure nothing sinister's gone on that we're unaware of. They're thinking like neurological anyway. So that kicks off tomorrow with a blood test and an ECG. We're not going anywhere in particular today. Like I say, I just wanted to get out really, because the weather has been, well, the weather's been awful, hasn't it? You know, we've had We had Storm Babette, which battered the country, and we've got Storm, that is Kieran or something like that, just around the corner. Later on today it's due to start to lash it down. I mean, we've already got the winds here. It's blowing a bit of a hoolie, and we've got the winter gear on. I don't know if you've seen I've got my they're like urban camo Spada trousers, which I don't tend to wear very often because they're a bit baggy, but they're very, very warm and really are waterproof, unlike those Frank Thomas trousers I usually wear when weather's a bit cooler, because the Frank Thomas ones, they leak, which is no good on a bike, is it? I'd like to say thank you to Alex, Bleary View. We've been kind of discussing ND filters or whatever for the DJI Osmo Action 3. Really, because I noticed that when I did the on the Wales videos, when I was approaching Pemmonpool Bridge, you get like a shading around the edge of the lens, so I'm trying to avoid that, really. And I don't know the first thing about ND filters, how they work or whatever, but other than they're supposed to be like sunglasses for your camera. So Alex has helped me out a bit. I've also fired some questions at some of the bigger YouTubers who have talked about the subjects of ND filters, but they haven't replied to me yet, so maybe they never will. They're gorgeous colours, isn't there, of autumn. So we're just entering the back end of Bolton le Sands now. I think we might go down to the estuary. Clementine, on the overrun, she makes me giggle, she really does. Yeah. Bit of sun. See, this is the situation now where the sun is directly at us, so it might not be a clear picture somehow. Even though it's windy, I think it's definitely the calm before the storm. But apparently the south of England is going to get battered, and Ireland as well are going to cop it as well, I think. Yeah, just going back to the unwrapping of the Bullet. Yes, I think it's a really nice bike, and I really do look forward to taking it out for a run, because I mean, let's face it, the only difference will be the seating position. Oh, lift my visor up. Yeah, just be the seating position, won't it? because it's got a different seat on it, but everything else is the same. Handlebars, foot peg position, because it's all based on the J series. So well, you were rolling, now you're going. So I can't see, oh god, it's windy, the colours of the trees. I can't see many people swapping out their classic 350s for one, but it does give more options, doesn't it, for prospective buyers. And to everyone that says about the 500 bullet, I am still convinced that Royal Enfield will bring out a new 500 bullet or whatever at some point, because I can't see them being happy letting BSA have the award for the best big single cylinder retro bike. I don't think Royal Enfield will be very happy about that. Now I mean, obviously they've got this water cooled Himalayan coming soon, so would they consider utilising that engine? I kind of hope not. But something along this J series 350 motor, a bit bigger. I mean, they had to withdraw the original 500, didn't they, because of emissions, but they've done this, what they've done with the 350, I'm sure they can do it with a slightly bigger motor. But yeah, I'm convinced at some point, I don't know when, I've got no insider information or anything, but I'm convinced we'll get one. But I'll tell you something that I think is missing from the 350 range. I know we're being spoiled for choice as it is, but I think they should do a little trials version. Now I know that we have got the Himalayan that we can go for, or the Scram, but something along the same lines as the Bullet trials, you know, the 500. Don't you think one of them would be quite a good seller? Right, and here we are on the shore, and this is Red Bank Farm. It's a cafe. I won't go in, I'll just turn round to show you. Very popular. Archer's Cafe at Red Bank Farm. Oh, smells good. Right, let's go. Back up here a minute. Brilliant bikes, the 350s are. You know, I mean, I've owned many large capacity bikes over the years, and I get as much enjoyment out of riding Clementine. Oh, that's not a very good place to park up, is it? Yeah, I get as much enjoyment out of Clementine as on those bigger bikes, only we're trying to kill ourselves on them. Yeah. This is what you might call bracing. You can probably hear the wind. That's Morcambe Bay. And the town over there There you can see it, my finger's pointing in the right area. That's Grange over Sands, and you've got Lindale over the side of it as well. Yeah, lovely. Right, I'll take a little photo and then we'll get back to it. Bye for now. Right, we're back. I really need a day of decent weather, so I can get my the Scott Oiler FS365, that oiling up regime that I do. Yeah, I could do a decent day to start doing that. Right. Yeah, you've been here before. Anyone that's been with me for a while. But my new subscribers, you won't have been here. So, but what I will say is, if you could, that's all right, guys. You just keep coming. Bloody hell. Yeah, what I will say is, scroll through my back catalogue. We've been on some really most enjoyable rides. So. I messed it up. I've got one of those. Yeah, just thinking that I haven't finished my sentence there, have I? But I've got one of those. Some of that. It's like on a cloth, and you put it over your glasses and things. It stops them steaming up. I'll have to get that out again. Bloody hell. The wind coming down there then, it just pushed me. Yeah, we hopefully we'll be out and about, just like I say. We won't just stop. Unlike that chap there. What's he stopped for? Thank you. And then in January we go down to the holiday cottage in Mid Wales, and Clementine will be coming with us again, so I'll be finding new places to explore. We're off out again in Zebedee in December, but we're not actually taking Clementine on that one, because it's somewhere where we very often just ride to anyway. So, and it's our wedding anniversary. So I need to spend a little bit of time with Anne, don't I? And here we are in Bolton le Sands. If you turn right there, it'll take you to Morcambe. Oh, why? Traffic lights or something. I tell you what, let's go back the way we came. You don't want to see cars, do you? Clementine definitely turns heads. Oh, motorbike. No, I thought it was a motorbike shop. They've got mowers, but they've got Suzuki's in the window as well. we go, take a left. I really need to catch up with it's got to be done on it. Yeah, I really need to catch up on everyone else's videos. I've just been so busy lately. The colours of the trees there. Yeah, Coast Rider Scotland, Bruce. He's got loads I need to catch up on. I've tried to keep on top of the All Year Motorcyclists videos, and Ainsworth Rider, Silver Fox as well. They're very often out together. Derek and Ice Diddy have been out. Say Alex, Play Review, all the regular ones that we look at. That cyclist thanked the car. That was good of him, wasn't it? That doesn't happen very often. Oh, I've got all my winter gear on, but the only thing I didn't put on was my neck warmer thing. A right cold draft going down my neck. Oh, and I've got my heated gloves, so I've got my batteries in, but it's not actually that cold, so I've not switched them on. And I've got my gold top socks on, the Murano wool. It was when I left the house before, it was 10 degrees. I was getting there, innit? As we go over the M6. Quiet. Into Nether Kellet. Yeah, so I haven't really got much more to say, really. Yeah, I've tried to reply to all of the comments that I get. Some really cracking comments there. There's the odd one I didn't really understand, but anyway. But yeah, please leave a comment, and like I say, hitting that like button really makes a difference to how much the channel is seen. Hopefully we'll be getting out soon on the Bullet 350, so it will be interesting to see the different riding position, or rather the seat. Because I've noticed that one or two people are saying about the seat on the Classic 350 like isn't very comfortable. I know all our posteriors are very different, aren't they, but this is one of the best standard factory seats I think I've ridden on in a long time. One thing that would make it slightly better, that view over there, is if the springy, this has got the pretend springs on the back. It'd be really good if those pretend springs were actually proper springs. Not because it's uncomfortable, but for the novelty factor, I think. I had a Norton Model 18 500 rigid back end, telescopic front forks, or teledrolic as they were called back then, and that had a springy seat, and it was a right hoot. You go over the bump and you're like doing 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 for about 100 yards. There we go, and the little colours again, the colours of autumn. I can't see many of the leaves staying on the trees much longer, not with these storms that are coming in. Easy clementines, 30. Alright, and if you turn left there, you'd go into Carnforth town centre. And we're going to turn left now, but if you went straight on, that's where we started the video today. And if you continue going, it would take you to Kirby Lonsdale eventually. So yeah, only a short one today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I'd say again, thanks to all the new subscribers for hitting that button, and obviously all my other subscribers for sticking with me. It means a lot, honestly, guys. Right, I'm going now. Please leave a like, comment. I do try and reply to all the comments. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the notifications bell. That's something I've noticed that some people might not be doing, so you won't get notified when I release a new video. Yeah, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.